What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In the previous video I gave you a brief synopsis about the car, you know, the history, how long I've had it. But in this video I want to show you all the parts I have, I want to show you my plans, I want to show you just everything I got so you get a good idea of what's going on and you can see just my overall vision. Alright, let's go. Alright, so at this point a loud airplane started flying over us, so I'm just going to narrate. For the hood I decided to get the Garage Very 1006. As you can see, the extra space is going to help with the engine swap, but there's also no vents on it. It looks very stylish, kind of OEM. I'm into that. Continuing that low-key theme, I have a carbon Miata Shorty bumper, which is going to give the car kind of a retro feel. Then moving on to the front bumper, it's aggressive, but nothing too wild. This is S2 Racing, Clubman. And then I have the matching side skirts, also S2 Racing Clubman. And then for the rear spoiler, I decided to get the new Type 2. Little retro, it's kind of like a deck lid. I think it's going to look good. Now for the hardtop, I tried to find some used ones, but it's insane out here. The market is nuts, and I refuse to pay over $1,000 for a hardtop. So I decided to get the DG Motorsport Street version. It's made to order, it's fiberglass, non-glass rear window, but it's okay. It's very lightweight, and it fits like a glove, so I'm cool. And then moving on to the taillights, I decided to get the Carbon Miata Quad LED panel. It's going to change the whole vibe of the rear. These look really good. And then for flares, I decided to get the new Extreme. I believe it's 30 millimeters difference. And I also have the new fender cut garnish, which I showed you in the previous video. And then for side mirrors, I got, I'm probably going to butcher this, Radiat, something like that. And then right here I'm showing you I have replacement fenders for moss, because the ones on the car currently are all baconed out, so I'm just going to replace them. Also have some new headlights from Holla. Now in the previous video I installed the BC Racing BR coilovers. Now to go with that, I also have frame rails I picked up from Flying Miata. Also with the butterfly brace. This is a good picture, it'll show you what's going on underneath. Along with that, I also have a full bushing kit. I have Willwood 6-piston big brakes with rotors. Here's all the other brake components in here. Proportioning valves, brake lines, fluid, rotor, brake pads, etc. Garage Star fender brace, both sides. And then Hard Dog roll bar, single diagonal. I had a long time to think about what I wanted to do, but I circled back and decided on doing a Jv6 swap. This is a J32 A2 engine. This is a very common engine. They're pretty affordable, but they do deliver good power with right tuning. This is a 3.2 liter V6. I plan on using this with a Link ECU. In order to install this, I have a super fast Miata kit. So this is a replacement subframe, which uses a adapter plate. So the engine will mount on one side and the transmission will be on the other. So this acts like a sandwich. This kit included comes with the oil pan. Now this is the version 1 kit. So this is the version 1 adapter plate and the oil pan. But I recently upgraded to the version 3 adapter plate and oil pan. And the reasoning for that, the new plate actually holds the starter in a more attractive position. The old one actually had the starter sitting really low, and the oil pan was actually very thick and came really close to the ground. So they, with the new versions, they kind of address that. And then for exhaust, we have this Y pipe. But I think I'm going to have a shop fabricate a full exhaust all the way through. And moving on to the transmission, my car is a stock 5-speed. And right here is the 6-speed. And then to match with the 6-speed transmission, I have a 3.9 ratio diff Torsen, which I have the drive shaft and the axles underneath this box right here. But yeah, everything's getting changed. Alright, so that concludes the video. I know it's a little talky, but I just wanted to show you all the parts. I wanted to give you some insight behind what I envision for this build. I really want this car to be special. I don't want it to look like anybody else's Miata. I don't want it to sound like anybody else's Miata. I just want it to be its own thing. I want it to stand on its own legs. So hopefully you can see the vision. Hopefully you stick with the journey. And I'll see you in episode 4. Alright? Peace.